Savannah Guthrie, co-anchor of the Today Show, has always held a deep affection for her colleague, Hoda Kotb. However, following Hoda's recent departure from her long-standing position on the show, Savannah found herself in a playful yet revealing mood, sharing some of the more humorous and less glamorous aspects of Hoda's time on the show. During a recent appearance on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon, Savannah opened up about the remnants Hoda left behind, shedding light on the quirks that made their partnership so memorable. Hoda Kotb's farewell and its impact. As Hoda Kotb bid farewell to the Today Show, she left behind not just fond memories, but also a collection of items that sparked Savannah's amusement. On the January 15 episode of The Tonight Show, Savannah expressed how much she misses Hoda, but also acknowledged the transition into what she referred to as the Craig era, with Craig Melvin stepping in as Hoda's replacement. Despite the bittersweet nature of Hoda's exit, Savannah couldn't resist sharing some of the more amusing details about what Hoda left behind. Savannah's revelations about Hoda's habits. Savannah Guthrie's affection for Hoda Kotb is evident, but she also highlighted some of Hoda's less-than-ideal habits that she won't miss. As Savannah and Craig Melvin prepared to embrace the new chapter of the show, Savannah noticed that Hoda had left behind a series of trays filled with various items. She humorously described these trays as overflowing with random stuff, including some rather unappealing remnants. Savannah quipped about the contents, mentioning everything from a single contact lens to what she jokingly referred to as expired bean dip. The light-hearted banter continued as she added, belly button lint, and all this stuff, eliciting laughter from the audience. A comedic take on Hoda's leftovers. During the segment, Jimmy Fallon chimed in, recalling a hilarious video Savannah had made, which began with her saying, "Oh hey girl, guess you didn't want any of this, **." Savannah showcased her willingness to dispose of Hoda's forgotten items, gleefully tossing a tray into the trash, while commenting on the gunk that had accumulated at the bottom. She described the residue as resembling a rusted barnacle, emphasizing just how unappealing the leftovers were. Despite the comedic tone, Savannah made it clear that her love for Hoda remained intact, even amidst the mess. Jimmy Fallon's memories of Hoda. As the conversation continued, Jimmy Fallon shared his own memories of Hoda, particularly her infamous wallet. He described it as resembling a binder, with papers sticking out in every direction and a rubber band holding it all together. This chaotic image perfectly encapsulated Hoda's busy lifestyle, as she often prioritized action over aesthetics. Savannah joined in on the fun, recalling how Hoda would even carry a Ziploc bag on the red carpet, showcasing her preference for practicality over style. Hoda's willingness to embrace her quirks, whether it was carrying a banana or a tampon in plain sight, only added to her charm. Cherishing the quirks of friendship. While Savannah may not fully understand Hoda's unconventional ways, she expressed her appreciation for the little idiosyncrasies that make Hoda who she is. Their friendship is built on a foundation of love and acceptance, with Hoda often referring to Savannah as my person. This bond is evident in the way Savannah speaks about Hoda, blending humor with genuine affection. Looking ahead to the Craig era. As the Today Show transitions into this new phase with Craig Melvin, fans are left to ponder the changes that lie ahead. Savannah's playful revelations about Hoda's departure serve as a reminder of the unique dynamics that have defined their time together. While Hoda may have left behind some amusing remnants, the memories they created will undoubtedly linger on. Final thoughts. What do you think about Savannah Guthrie's light-hearted exposure of Hoda Kotb's quirks? Were you surprised by the items Hoda left behind? As the Today Show embarks on this new journey with Craig Melvin, how do you feel about the changes? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Savannah Guthrie adores Hoda Kotb, but after her dear friend took off from her long-time spot on the show, Savannah can't help but expose her dirty little secrets. Savannah shows fans the gross stuff that Hoda left behind. Savannah Guthrie discusses Hoda Kotb's exit. Although the Today Show co-anchor, Hoda Kotb, has said her goodbyes, she left a trail of reminders for her co-hosts. While Savannah Guthrie misses Hoda dearly, she divulged some of the not-so-great things about her ex-co-host to Jimmy Fallon. Hoda's replacement, Craig Melvin, and Savannah discussed Hoda's parting on the January 15 episode of The Tonight Show. Furthermore, she shares she feels Hoda's absence deeply, but acknowledges they are in the Craig era now. However, during the discussion, some of Hoda's overlooked items became a topic of interest. Then, Savannah shares how Hoda left her * tea behind, but she was happy to get rid of it. Savannah Guthrie and Hoda Kotb. Today, Savannah Guthrie exposes gross stuff Hoda Kotb left behind. Undoubtedly, the Today Show host, Savannah Guthrie, loves Hoda Kotb. However, there are a few habits of Hoda's that Savannah isn't going to miss. Admittedly, when Craig Melvin and Savannah stepped on the set to kick off the Craig era, Savannah noticed Hoda forgot some things. There were trays on both her side and Hoda's old side that were overflowing with random stuff. Savannah explains the trays, adding it might have a mint or whatever it is. However, as she looked around, she noted it was all Hoda's junk. For example, she says they had all sorts of disgusting items like one contact, and another might have expired bean dip. Jokingly, she suggests belly button lint and all this stuff. Craig Melvin and Savannah Guthrie discuss Hoda Kotb leaving lots of stuff. Tonight Show. Jimmy Fallon tells the audience Savannah Guthrie even made a hilarious video. It starts, "Oh hey gal, guess you didn't want any of this * tea." But Savannah shows she is happy to dispose of it, saying, "Don't mind me," as she dumps a tray in the trash. After which, she pauses to show gunk built up on the bottom of the tray. Hoda Kotb left several trays of stuff accumulated behind. Tonight Show, YouTube. She laughs and reminds her she loves her. Then she continues to describe the icky rusted barnacle, like residue that was left behind. She adds, "I mean, it was disgusting." Jimmy Fallon remembers Hoda's. As the Tonight Show host, Jimmy Fallon listened to Savannah Guthrie talk about Hoda Kotb's less than desirable trays. He recalled seeing her wallet once. Undoubtedly, Hoda had many things on her mind at all times. Jimmy describes her purse as more of a binder, with papers poking out from all directions, and a rubber band holding it all together. Jimmy adds, "It looked like my dad's old wallet." Since she was always on the move, Hoda didn't care about looks. She was focused on action. Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon. Likewise, Savannah Guthrie joked about Hoda even carrying a Ziploc bag on the red carpet. Unmistakably, she chooses function over fashion. Hoda was transparent and didn't care if anyone saw what she had, even if it was a banana or a tampon enclosed. Although Savannah doesn't necessarily understand Hoda's ways, she appreciates the little quirks that make her who she is. Admittedly, Hoda knows Savannah loves her and even claims her as my person. Savannah Guthrie and Hoda Kotb. What do you think about Savannah Guthrie exposing Hoda Kotb's dirty little secrets? Does it surprise you what Hoda Kotb left behind? Are you ready for the Craig era on the Today Show? Drop your comments below. Savannah Guthrie reflects on Hoda Kotb's departure from the Today Show.